the session. Last week we studied together two new rules in our lesson, which is coordinate system 3. So we studied two new rules. بس لحظة شوي. The new rules that we studied last time were a rule how to prove collinear points. This was the first rule that we learned last week, how we prove 3 collinear points in a system of axes. So if we have 3 points A, B, and C with their coordinates, how can we prove that A, B, and C are collinear? They belong to the same straight line if they have the same slopes. So if we take the first 2 points A and B, if we find the slope of AB, and if we find the slope of the second point with the third point BC, so if the slope of AB is equal to the slope of BC, then the 3 points are collinear. And we know the rule how to find the slope of a straight line. We learned it in coordinate system 1. So if we are finding the slope of line AB, it's equal to YA minus YB over XA minus XB. The second rule that we also learned last week was how to determine the coordinates of the point of intersection. Okay. How to determine the coordinates of a point of intersection of 2 lines in a system of axes. So if we have 2 lines, for example, D and L, they are intersecting lines, as you can see after we have drawn them. They intersect at point A. What am I going? I want to remind you also how to draw a straight line in a system of axes. We should make a table for each straight line. In it, we take 2 different values for X to get 2 different values for Y. Then we plot the points to determine the straight line in the system of axes. Now, what we are going to do in this part is to find the coordinates of A, which is the point of intersection of the 2 straight lines L and D. We know that A belongs to straight line D, then the coordinates of A satisfy D. We can write YA equal XA minus 2. Also, point A belongs to line L, so point A or the coordinates of A satisfy line L, then we can write YA is equal to XA plus 1. So, since YA here is equal to YA, the first part of the equation YA is equal to the first part of the equation YA, then we can write XA minus 2 is equal to 2XA plus 1. So we get the abscissa of A. To get the ordinate of A, this abscissa, we replace it in any of these 2 equations. We can replace it in equation 1 or in equation 2, we will get the same answer. So after replacing XA in equation 1, we get YA is equal minus 5. So the coordinates of A, which is the point of intersection of the 2 lines L and D, are minus 3, minus 5. So A has abscissa minus 3 and has ordinate minus 5. I asked you to apply these steps on draft last time, because today what we are going to do, we are going to start solving the worksheet of this week. This week I sent you a worksheet to solve it. So now we are going to start solving this worksheet. Listen to me carefully. Today, after you finish all your lectures or what you have with your teachers, I want you to solve this worksheet and send it to me. Some of you have solved it and sent it to me, but most of you didn't send it till now. Please, I'm opening all your names in front of me on the screen. I want all of you, if you are if you know what to do today, is to solve the worksheet, all the worksheet. What we are going to solve now, repeat them again and continue solving all the worksheet for tomorrow, because on Thursday we have a math quiz. The math quiz this week will not be on Friday as usual because Friday is off. So we are going to do the math quiz on Thursday. You have in the quiz.
I can barely hear you. You're lagging for me.
Am I lagging, guys, or just for Amir?
Just for me, I think.
For me, it's okay.
Because it kicks off
Yeah,
the session.
this might be an internet issue. It's not from my side, okay? So try to fix it, to fix your place, Amir, in your home. So what I was saying, please, tomorrow, when I ask you questions, you should have solved all the math worksheet. If you solve all the math worksheet, you will be revising for the quiz on Thursday. So now, all of you, I see all your names in front of you. I want to send me a thumb up to see that you get what I want. You have 1 minute, hurry up. Mariam sent it. Yes, Mariam, I see you. Abbas did, Kalam did, Mahdi did, Sarah did.
I'm not sure how to do that, but thumbs up.
Okay, you don't know how to do it from the settings on your phone. Aline did, yes. Yes, Yasmina.
I'm on my phone, man.
Adam
so
did. Okay,
laptop.
Alex, did you get what I want?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, thank you. Amir, did you get it? Okay, Hadi, I see your thumb up. So Sirين yes. اوكي فاذا نرجع بنحل الورقه كلها لبكره اللي راح نحلهم اليوم بنعيدهم وبنكفي حل الورقه الورك شيت كلها لبكره. Now I will share the worksheet that I sent this week. So this week I sent a new math worksheet and I will be solving this worksheet with you. So this is worksheet solution related to lecture 1 coordinate system 3. For those who weren't with us at the beginning of this lecture, هادي سألني بالامتحان شو رح تجيبي لنا بس من هيدا الدرس coordinate system 3. لا، انتوا هلا جريد 9 يو ار، رح احكي بالعربي برجع بحكي بالانجليزي. انتوا هلا جريد 9 مسؤولين عن كل شيء بالماث اخذناه من اول السنه لهلا. نحن تقريبا بكل ورك شيت عم نراجع كل شيء، عم نراجع سكوير روت، عم نراجع algebraic expressions، عم نراجع system of equations، عم نراجع coordinate system. فانتوا بالورك شيت من يوم ورايح كل كويز رح يكونوا مسؤولين. يمكن انا اجيب لكم سؤالين، سؤال algebraic expression وسؤال coordinate system، يمكن اجيب لكم سؤال square root وسؤال coordinate. دايما في سؤال coordinate system مع شيء ثاني، مش الحال؟ هلا رح احكي بالانجلش كرمال البقايا. Kalam, Alex and the others. From now on, in every math quiz, you are responsible for everything we studied this year in mathematics, because I'm revising everything from the start, from the beginning of the year. So you might have on this Thursday in the quiz, you might have a square root question with a coordinate system question, or an algebraic expression question with a coordinate system question. Always you will have a coordinate system question. This is fixed with another thing. And I want you to know something. بعرف أنا you have with the math quiz, you have chemistry quiz, you have ما بعرف شو, you have more than one quiz. ما تبعتوا لي الماث اذا انتم مش خالصينه. انا بتركه مفتوح، خلصوا انتم كل شيء عندكم. you can finish everything you have, you can finish لانه مرة الماضية في ناس تحججوا مس ما عندنا وقت زيادة للماث وكان عندنا كيمستري فعملوا لي سبميت مش حالين الا نص الامتحان. Please take your time to submit the math quiz. I will leave it open for you. أنا مش همي تبعتوا لي الكويز مش خالص، أنا همي أعرف أنتوا عارفين تحلوا ومش عارفين تحلوا. And another thing هيدي بيعملوها الليبانيز سيستم مش الفورين سيستم. هي الليبانيز سيستم كتير شاطرين فيها. واحد بيحل الامتحان وبيبعتوا لشي 10 بقايا. انتوا مش عم تعرفوا اني انا عم بكتشف مين يلي عم يعمل هيك. انا شو عم بعمل؟ عم نقص علامات من دون ما إلكن. انا اللي بشوفهم مغلطين نفس الغلطه هي ذاتها بقول هودي متنقلين عن بعض. مش معقوله 5 6 يغلطوا نفس الغلطه. فيا جماعه ما تضحكوا علي، انتوا عم تضحكوا على حالكم. بليز شو بتعرفوا تحلوا، ما حدا ياخد شي حاله رفيقه ويبعت لي اياه. هيدا بيكون عم بغش حاله يلي بيعمل هيك. هيدي اخر مره بحكي بالموضوع. هلا let us start with question number 1. I will start with Alex. Yes, Alex, please read question number 1, Alex. Hurry up.
Of course. Given the points A, coordinates are 3 and -3, B, coordinates are -3 and 0, and C, coordinates are 1 and -2, then we need to write the equation of line AB.
So we should write, Alex, wait. We should write the equation of line AB. Of course, line AB pass in A and in B. But we know, Alex, any line in a system of axes should have a slope, right?
Yes.
So the first thing I should look for here is to find the slope of line AB. What is the rule we use to find the slope of line AB? Yes, Alex, slope of AB equals?
Slope of AB equals.
You don't know the rule till now, Alex? Yes, Abbas, what is the slope of line AB?
It's because I just woke up, Miss, and I'm having trouble remembering.
Yes, Abbas. What is the slope of line AB?
The slope of line AB. The slope of line AB is equal to YA minus YB over XA minus XB.
This is the rule, Alex. Slope of line AB equals YA minus YB over XA minus XB. We should memorize this rule, Alex.
I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now, the ordinate of A is -3. The ordinate of B is 0. The abscissa of A is 3. The abscissa of B is -3. So this is how we replace. We replace, then negative times negative is positive. So -3 over 6, it's -1/2. So the slope of line AB, Alex, is -½
-1.
Yes. Now, how can I find the equation of line AB? Where does line AB pass, Alex? In which points?
Okay, well, the line AB, of course, passes through the points A and B.
So we can take point A belongs to AB, right? If A belongs to line AB, then we use this equation always. Y minus YA equals slope into X minus XA. Now we replace YA by how much?
Okay, we replace YA by -3.
And we replace the slope by?
Replace -½
We replace XA by?
XA replaces by 3.
So this is how we replace. Now negative times negative is positive, and we multiply -½ by everything between this parentheses, we get this equation. Now I get the +3 to the other side, so it becomes Y equal -½ X plus 3/2 minus 3. Now I calculate 3/2 and -3. I make them like fractions, so I get the equation of AB is Y equal -½ X minus 3/2. Okay, Alex? Please resolve this. Resolve this today, okay? Now in part B, I want to ask Amir. Yes, Amir. Amir? Okay, Amir is not here. I want to ask Mariam. Yes, Mariam.
Yes, miss.
Mariam, in part B, show that the points A, B, and C are collinear. نسأل حالنا يا مريم. To prove that
Yes.
or to show that A, B, and C are collinear, شو لازم نجيب؟ The slope of line.
The slope of line AB is equal to the slope of line BC.
Okay, نحن we got the slope of AB which is minus half, صح؟
Yes.
ما عادش في داعي نجيبها مرة تانية. Now we get the slope of BC. فيك تقولي لي كيف بنجيب the slope of BC? It's equal to
YB minus YC over XB minus XC.
So as you said, Mariam, A, B, and C are collinear if slope of line AB is equal to slope of line BC. We have a slope of line AB, it is minus half, so we should get the slope of line BC. As Mariam said, using the rule, slope of BC is equal YB minus YC over XB minus XC. Now we replace YB by 0, we replace YC by -2. So after replacing, we get the slope of BC is always minus half. So this is the slope of AB, this is the slope of BC. Yes, Mariam, how are the two slopes? They are
Equal.
So
They are
since
equal.
the slope of line AB is equal to the slope of line BC, then the points A, B, and C are collinear. يلي بدي أقوله هون, please listen carefully. It's not necessary to calculate the slope of AB another time. Why? Because we already calculated it here. So we take the slope of AB is equal to minus half from part A and we use it in part B. But since we didn't calculate the slope of BC before, we should calculate the slope of BC to say that the two slopes are equal, then the 3 points are collinear. Is this clear, guys? Before we continue?
Here.
البقايا وين؟
Yeah.
فضل، آدم، عباس، البقايا وينكن؟ ألين، بدي أسمع البقايا وينكن؟ Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
يارا عم تفهمي شو
Yes,
عم
miss.
بحكي حبيبتي يارا؟ Okay, now in part C, Yasmina, calculate the length of AB and AC. Calculate the length of AB, Yasmina. معاي انت ياسمينة؟ خليني اشوف من رافع ايده. ريم رجعتي فتة. محمد فران فتت. اوكي. محمد فران وريم، لانه مش كاتبت لكم اسماءكم انا. فضل. فضل.
Yes.
How
Yes.
can we calculate the length of AB فضل؟ هيدي عندها rule. AB is equal to what? ما مش حافظها بعدك يا فضل. بكير حبيبي، بكير بكير، ما درسناها من 4-5 أسابيع لورا، وكل أسبوع عم منعيدها ومنزيدها منعيدها ومنزيدها. ما بس شاطرين شو؟ مس كان الامتحان كتير صعب يلي بعتي لنا إياه، ما عم جيب لكم أشياء من هودي اللي أنتم مش حافظينهم. يس يا عباس، the length of AB is equal to what؟ نعم يا فضل. إيه big radical فضل. إيه
We open the parentheses.
ايه فضل سامعيتك.
YA.
لا XA minus XB ما بنبلشش بالواي. XA minus XB all of it squared plus YA minus YB all of it squared. للمرة الأخيرة برجع بقول يا فضل، هودي الرولز يا عمري إذا مش حافظهم يا حبيبي هيتك شايفهم، حافظينها بنكتبها بنطبقها، مش حافظينها ما رح نعمل شيء. هودي الرولز إذا ما حفظناهم ما رح نعمل شيء. Now, let us replace XA by 3, XB by -3, YA we replace it by -3, YB we replace it by 0. After replacing, I should get rid of negative and negative becomes positive. So 3 plus 3, all of it squared. -3, -0 is -3. Now 3 plus 3 is 6, all of it squared. -3 squared is 9. 6 squared is 36. Plus 9, it is 45. برجع بقول we cannot stop here. The radical 45, if we can simplify the radical, we simplify it. 45 cannot be written as a perfect squared, so we make the prime factorization of 45 مثل ما شايفين قدامكم. We make the prime factorization, so 45 is equal to 3 squared times 5. Now 3 squared بتظهر لبرا 3. ال5 ما بتظهر لأنه ما عليها squared, so the answer will be 3 radical 5. Now also we should calculate AC يا عباس. AC is equal to what? Hurry up عباس. AC is equal to
Can I answer?
ما عم اقول لك انت يا عباس بتقلي can I answer? Yes عباس. AC is equal to
Okay, AC is equal to big radical XA minus XB all of it squared plus
نحن عم
YA
نجيب
minus YB all
AC.
of it
لحظة
squared.
لحظة نحن عم نجيب ال AC.
لا،
شو
لا.
خص البي؟
I wrote it wrong. XB minus XC
يا حبيبي عم نجيب
all
ال
of it squared.
AC يا عباس يا عمري عم نجيب ال AC. شو خص البي؟ XA minus XC all of it squared plus YA minus YC all of it squared. صح يا عباس؟
Yes.
Now, after we replace, we multiply. Negative times negative is positive, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Now, -3 plus 2 is -1. -1 squared is 1. 4 plus 1 is radical 5. ما فيني أعملها simplify لأنه ال 5 simplified خالصة. يا جماعة هيدا السؤال جاوبوني. شو في صعب؟ مش كلهم rules عم نعمل لهم apply؟
Yeah.
Yes.
كلهم رولز، ما اخترعنا شيء. بنحط الرول، بنحط الارقام، بيطلع الجواب صح. اللي مش حافظ الرول ما راح يعمل شيء، يعني شو بيقولوا اتكل على الله وامشي، ما راح يعمل شيء اللي مش حافظ الرول. خلينا نروح على question number 2. كمان رجعت هون عم بعمل revision solving a system of two equations. We have solved a system of two equations using the elimination method. Yes, Callum?
Yes.
We should solve this system, Callum. What do we do with the elimination method? We eliminate either X or
X, Y.
Okay.
Or we eliminate Y.
You want to
case,
eliminate Y? Yes, we multiply first equation by
this case, so let's multiply with 3.
Second equation by
Second by -2.
So
make it
I
opposite.
multiplied the first equation by 3, the second equation by -2. Column here is getting rid of Y in both equations. If we multiply all the equation. Negative X times 3 is
minus 9X.
negative 2Y times 3
negative 6Y.
equal 2 times 3
6.
Okay, the second equation 5X times -2
minus 10X.
minus 3Y times -2
plus 6Y
equal -1 times -2
2.
So this is what column did. Now, as you can see, if we look at equation 1, we have -6Y, and at equation 2, we have +6Y. So the -6Y cancels the +6Y.
6Y.
Now we add -9X and -10X gives me
negative 19X.
equal. 6 plus 2.
8.
So now we solve this equation. X will be equal to what column?
I think 8 over minus 19.
So
Or
8
like minus
over
8 over
minus
19.
19. This is the value of X. Thank you, column. Let me go to Mahdi. Yes, Mahdi.
Yeah, miss.
To solve a system of two equations, we should find X and Y. We found X.
Yeah.
How can we find Y, Mahdi, now?
And we replace the solution of X by X.
In any
Replace X
of these
by-
two equations, you can choose any equation and replace in it, right? Because it satisfies both.
Yeah.
So if we
Yeah.
choose, as Mahdi said, to find Y, replace X equal 8 over minus 19 in any of the two equations. I chose equation 1, which is minus 3X minus 2Y equals 2. I will replace X by 8 over negative 19 to get Y. After we calculate, we get Y and we solve an equation. So Y will be equal to 14 over 38. Of course, 14 over 38 can be simplified. You can simplify also by 2 here. You will get 7 over 19, okay? So this is how we solve a system of two equations. In this question, we revised the lesson of solving a system of two equations, guys. Now, let me go to question number 3. Yes, نورجان. بعدك معنا يا نورجان. خليني أشوف. نورجان فلت. أوكي. طيب خليني أسأل هلا ريم. يس يا ريم. ريم.
Yes, miss.
Okay, Reem. Given x equal 2 plus radical 75 plus radical 4 minus radical 27, y equal radical 16 minus radical 12, and z equal 2 radical 14. So you are given x, y, and z. كل واحد مكتوب بطريقة. Okay, يا ريم?
Yes.
In question number 1, we should write x and y in the form of a plus b radical 3. أكيد ال a وال b هن رح يطلعوا أرقام، بس هيك رح يكون شكلهم a plus b radical 3. ما قايلنا هون إنه a
Yes.
and b are integers، ممكن يكونوا positive وممكن يكونوا negative. إذا أنا بجي بتطلع على الإكس يا ريم يلي هي 2 plus radical 75 plus radical 4 minus radical 27، بس تشوفي هيدا الشكل يلي عاطيكي إياه هون يا ريم a plus b radical 3 when we see this form as if he is saying simplify x. So I want to simplify x ريم, okay?
Yes.
So first I have 2 أكيد ما فينا نعمل لها simplify لأنه هي number مظبوط.
Yes.
Plus if I look at radical 75 هون عندنا radical وجواتها في عندنا 75. So can
Yes,
we
بدنا
simplify the 75?
بدنا نعمل لها prime factorization.
We cannot change it into a perfect square, so we make the prime factorization. This is the prime factorization of 75. Yes. Okay, so this is the prime factorization of 75. مثل ما شفنا يا ريم, it is a 3 times 5 times 5, يعني 3 times 5 square, صح?
Yes.
So we replace radical 75 by radical 3 times 5 square.
3
خلينا
times 5
نكمل.
square.
خلينا نكمل لراديكال 4. 4 can we write it as a perfect square ريم ولا لا؟ يعني عندك رقم. Do you have a number if you make it square it gives you 4 ولا لا؟
Yes, 2.
شو؟ يعني فينا نعملها perfect squared، ما في داعي نعمل prime factorization. So directly radical 4 I write it radical 2 square، صح؟
Yes.
هلا radical 27 can we make it as a perfect squared or we need to do the prime factorization?
فينا نعملها
perfect squared ولا prime factorization?
لا prime factorization مش
So this is the
square.
prime factorization of 27. It is a 3 times a 3 times a 3, which is a 3 cube, right?
Yes.
So we get this ream. محل ال 75 we write 3 times 5 square اللي هي ال prime factorization. In place of 4 we write 2 squared, and in place of 27 we write 3 cube. Is this clear, guys? How did we do it?
Yes. Clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clear.
Now ريم we look inside this radical. بهيدا الراديكال جوا عندك شي عدد سكوير يا ريم؟
Yes, 5 square.
ال 5 سكوير شو بتظهر لبرا؟ The square cancels the radical. شو بتظهر؟
5.
يعني بصير عندنا 5 radical 3 صح؟
5 radical 3.
برافو.
Yes.
If we look here at 2 square شو بيظهر منا لبرا؟ لأنه هي سكوير
2.
بيظهر 2. طيب 3 كيوب فيني ظهرها لبرا ولا بدي احولها لسكوير قبل؟
بدنا نحولها لسكوير.
شو هي ال 3 كيوب؟
3 times 3 times 3.
يعني هي 3 سكوير تايمز 3 صح؟
Yes.
يس. هلا هاي
يعني
ال 3
بنحط
سكوير
3
هيدي ال 3
radical
سكوير شو
3.
بيظهر منها لبرا؟
ال 3
3 صح.
السكوير cancel the radical.
برافو. بيبقى عندنا 3 radical 3. Now we can see we can add 2 plus 2. What is the answer of 2 plus 2?
4.
Now we can add the radical with the radical because we have same radicands, right? Here we have radical 3
Yes.
and here we have radical 3. So 5 radical 3 minus 3 radical 3. 5 minus 3 is
5 minus 3, 2.
2 radical
3.
3. So this is the answer. The answer is 4 plus 2 radical 3. طلعي بالانسر يا ريم وتطلعي بالشكل يلي هو طلب مني انه اوصل له. Look at this form. A
Yes.
is 4 and B is 2. وهون عندنا radical 3 وهون عندنا radical 3. So this form is the same as the form I'm asked to write. صح يا ريم؟ نفس الفورم
Yes.
هون هو ذاته هون. مش الحال يا ريم؟ كيف
Yes.
بنعمل؟ تذكرتي كيف بنعمل simplify لradicals؟
Yes.
Thank you ريم. Now let me move to Adam. Yes Adam. الدومة. آدم يا آدم. unmute يا آدم. يا آدم عم غني لك وينك؟ آدم إذا ما بتعملش unmute طالعة على قفرة.
نعم.
شفت كيف بهددك أنا؟ يلا يا آدم عم بمزح معك. y equal radical 16 minus radical 12. هيدا الشكل يا آدم بده يصير a plus b radical 3 صح؟ خليك unmuted يا آدم.
صح.
خليك unmuted. ما تعمل ميوت حبيبي. خليك unmuted. طيب هيدا ليصير هيك بدي أعمل simplify for this radical and simplify this radical, right? Okay, let's look at 16. Can we write 16 as a perfect squared? Or we do the
No.
prime factorization?
ما فينا.
We do the prime factorization? So this is 16. I want to make its prime factorization. We divide by
two.
By 2 it gives me
8. By 2, 4. By 2, 2.
Bravo. By 2 it is 4. By 2 it gives me 2. By 2 it gives me 1. صح؟ صح يا آدم؟ So what are the prime factors of 16? 2 to the power 4 مش هيك؟ Now we should do also the prime factorization of 12. These are the prime factorization of 12. The prime factorization of 12 are 2 times 2 times 3. هلا بنجي بنعمل replace هون. In place of 16, I replace it by 2 to the power 4, and the 12, I replace it by 2 squared times 3. So this is the replacement. شفت يا آدم شو عملنا replace بالprime factors, okay?
Okay.
Now 2 to the power 4 لأقدر ظهرها لبرا لازم تكون square. كيف بنعمل 2 to the power 4 square؟ شو بنكتب؟ Who knows? What do we write? Guys, who knows how do we do the 2 to the power 4 as a square? We make it a power
2
of
squared,
power. 2 squared, all of it squared, right?
Yes.
Guys, we'll continue tomorrow because our time
Yes.
is over now. Thank you guys for joining. I see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to continue solving the worksheet, okay? Thank you guys.